All right, today we're gonna talk about the play action pass. So empty hand, you're gonna take the ball from the center, put it in your gut like you're stealing a honey-baked ham from a supermarket, right? Really Pac-Man that shit.
If there's one word to describe Rico Dynamite, it's gunslinger.
How much you want to make a bet I can throw a football over the mountains?
He can pass, he can run, and he can sell the shit out of a small-ass sailboat. Class of '82, he is on the older side, but he's stayed in shape by eating a variety of mid-range meats. He has great pocket awareness as he steps up right here and delivers a beautiful face fillet. And this is an incredible arm angle. You can tell Patrick Mahomes has been heavily influenced by Dynamite. He's able to turn a simple 3-step drop into a reverse 360 post pattern. This man is an innovator on par with the Wright brothers. Said a former coach, quote, "He plays like he just huffed a can of WD-40. Uncle Rico comes with some baggage as he still has regret about not winning a state title, but this drives him to practice harder and study longer. His style of play leads to some turnovers, but he will chase you down and horse collar your ass so hard you'll duck fart your undies. If you want a quarterback with a big arm who's willing to lay it all on the line and absolutely crush team picture day, Rico Dynamite is your man."
Right on.
All right, let's break down Dan Connolly almost taking a kick return to the house on Sunday Night Football. So Mason Crosby hits a little squib kick, and if you're Dan, you don't want this bouncing off your face mask because all week Pats fans are going to call sports talk radio going, "Fucking Connolly, dude." But it's Sunday night, and Dan must be feeling that YOLO energy because he charges the ball like he's about to turn two with Dustin Pedroia. Now you can see he's covering the ball very tightly because he knows if he fumbles, Belichick's going to move him from right guard to right into the stands. But like a patient after getting his last rites, he sees the light, and this is called the "I'm gone, bitch." Now at this point the ball has gone from being guarded like the Declaration of Independence to being held like a barrel of cheese puffs. And just look at his eyes, scanning for trouble like a bouncer on 2-for-1 pitcher night. Number 26 tries to make a tackle, and this is how you dish out a stiff arm. Beautiful extension, locking the elbow. Anybody who grew up with an older brother knows this means if you come any closer, I'm going full titty twister. I don't give a shit if it's Easter. Mason Crosby is the next man up, and he's hoping someone hits Wario with a red shell, or hell, maybe even someone blows an inadvertent whistle. But Connolly doesn't give a shit if Roger Goodell himself is holding a press conference on the 5-yard line. He's trying to score. Crosby goes flying into a Gatorade jug, and look, is that a block in the back? When a lineman is running like Forrest Gump on Sunday Night Football, there are no rules. Everyone knows that. Connolly finally gets brought down at the 4-yard line, and everyone forms a holy fucking shit circle, and he's like, "Hey Bill, feed me the rock. I am now the king of the backfield."
Hey, what's up guys? Actually a pretty exciting day for me. Just got my license back. And I see some people online today, they're not happy. They're circulating videos of me hitting players with my ambulance. Like I told the judge, I was pretty high on cough syrup. It's not my fault. If you see some of the other guys, they're just mulling around. It's kind of like when you're driving down the road and you see a couple bunnies in the street and you go, "Oh, those bunnies are gonna move. They're gonna move. I'm getting closer. The bunnies are fucking dead now."
In the mid-90s, NFL quarterback John Elway endorsed one of the most revolutionary products of all time. See, the Vortex was designed to fly like an eagle, which led to a 71% increase in kids running out and up patterns in church parking lots. It also led to washed-up dads tearing their rotator cuffs, forcing a whole generation of adults to learn the art of wiping lefty. The Vortex has dual whistles, great for letting everyone at the beach know that, whoa, someone rocking Oakley's just launched a ball over like 6 sandcastles. So what happens when you give the farthest passing quarterback the farthest flying football? Oh, nothing special, just one of the most majestic passes of all time. Hey Wilson, eat shit.
Another way to do a play action pass is to actually use the ball. This one's going boom, right in the kisser. Now this is great if you have big hands, but you should not do this if you wouldn't feel comfortable palming a baby over a hungry alligator.
All right, let's break down Brett Favre's touchdown pass from this Wrangler commercial. So the ball is snapped and this receiver is totally uncovered. I don't know if there's a defender off screen ripping a couple of 10 a.m. heaters, or if one of these guys on the bench said, "Fuck football, I'm just here to get away from Deb and the kids." I don't know. I don't have the Wrangler all 22. Now, if we're being honest, this is really a pre-snap read where you look around and realize that the guy who should be in coverage actually went to pick up his son Bryce from karate. Yes, the son who keeps biting people. No, it's not getting any better. But Favre is too busy laughing at the yo mama jokes that his left tackle's been dealing with all game. Hey pal, it's called loyalty. Ever hear of it? Now this has got to be the easiest pitch and catch of all time. Even if you called a deep ball in the huddle, you gotta hot route that shit and let this man run. But Favre is all smiles, even as the pocket collapses around him, because he's ripping silent but deadlies in his new comfy ass jeans. He then delivers delivers a tippy-toe toss. Now this is a great move for chucking a top flight XL out of a sand trap when your buddies aren't looking, but it's really hard to be accurate like this. And case in point, we cut to our receiver who tries to slow down because the ball's a little underthrown, and Lord let us pray for this man's plant leg. I don't know if it's just because he's rocking those bootcut jeans, but it appears this man has stepped on a bear trap and his ankle is now shredded mozzarella. But you know what? He goes up anyway because he's a champion. He snags the ball and bam, cannonball, bitches. But he doesn't care because he's rocking them relaxed fits and oh baby, check out this no look. The date was January 8th, 2011, and I had just been asked to leave at TGI Fridays for trying to arm wrestle a bartender. Carl, I would have messed you up, dog. But I'm not trying to sit here and talk about Carl's linguini ass arms. I want to talk about the Beastquake. The play starts with Marshawn taking the handoff and bouncing off a solid hit, and just like Mario sliding down the flagpole, he's on to the next level. Number 92 desperation dives at Lynch's ankles, just like my neighbor who was trying to catch the teenagers who chucked water balloons off his front door. You're never gonna catch Sean and Evan. They got rollerblades and mullets and they're cool ass kids. Number 33 tries to hold on for dear life but ends up with a nasty case of Wicked Witch of the East legs. Number 22 goes for the shoulder grab, but as many people have learned the hard way, if you try to get high with Marshawn Lynch, you're gonna end up with the worst spins you've ever had in your life. Marshawn hurdles one last guy before doing the Mary Poppins into the end zone, and scratch that, I'm being told he grabbed his Franks and Beans. Just one of the most incredible runs of all time. Marshawn Lynch is a legend. Next episode, I'm going to take a look at rookie sensation Victor Wembanyama's game film. This man is a freak, and I'm not talking about the kind that DDT'd me into a hot tub on spring break. Shout out Stacy from Arizona. Yeah, like an old coach once told me, it's fine to take a wee-wee by the train tracks, but roll it up before the regional comes by, or else that thing's flying into a tree. I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen.